Hi, the brief I've chosen is the Wildlife City. The broad concept is to rewild an urban block in Derry city centre to create a biodiverse urban parkland. The site chosen after analysing a number of other possible sites is an urban block located beside the Guildhall, which is an iconic Victorian building on the riverfront. The site is located at the end of the Peace Bridge, but is disconnected by a busy embankment road running parallel to the riverfront. Also, it is located just outside of the historic walled city. In terms of urban design, the development of this site has the potential to act as a new rewilded urban space connecting the end of the Peace Bridge with the historic walled city. Currently, the site comprises an urban block which is used as a surface car park, bus station, and associated bus parking areas. The buildings are of no great architectural merit, and the area lacks any sense of place. Transverse section through the site or through a transverse section through the river gives an indication of the topography of the site. It is quite flat adjacent to the river's edge, with the walled city rising up behind. As mentioned before, the inspiration for this project is the Wildlife City brief. Derry, in its more recent past, has turned its back on the river. The master plan I developed as part of my D4 project proposed an urban green corridor along the river's edge to reconnect the city and its citizens with the river. This project aims to develop that idea further by connecting these urban greenways with a new rewilded parkland to form a new civic space. As I looked at the site, I felt that a civic building could act as a counterpoint to the rewilded space. The rewilded space could be the new building's civic precinct, or alternatively, the building could be immersed within and evolve from the natural spaces. Perhaps the architecture can be inspired by nature itself. Looking at the different building typologies, a new regional natural history museum to house the exhibitions currently in storage at the Ulster Museum in Belfast would seem appropriate and would have cultural and social benefits for this area. Another development concept is that the busy embankment road will be dropped underground, which will allow the rewilded park to reclaim that area and to stretch to the river's edge. This would strengthen the city's connection with the river. There's the potential to, in turn for the river to reclaim the land which was reclaimed from it in the past. The river's water could flood areas of the new rewilded park, creating water pools and bog land areas. The project has three development elements: the rewilding element, the civic building element, and the infrastructure element. In terms of the rewilding, I'm looking at creating an ancient woodland. The name Derry itself is an anglicised form of the Irish place name Dura, which means place of the oak grove. An ancient oak grove on the banks of the river seems an appropriate ambition for a rewilding project. Northern Ireland has lost many of its ancient woodlands. Consequently, much of the mosses and lichens on the forest floors have been lost. Sorry. My aim is to rewild in a very subtle way by reintroducing these species. Civic building whose form and technologies are inspired by nature situated within this landscape could have many social and cultural benefits and also enhance the civic space. The infrastructural element of the scheme by putting the road underground is an inherent element in trying to create a quality architectural urban rewilded space. That's it, and I'll speak to you later at the workshop.